Have you ever wondered how government programs come into existence? Today, we're taking a deep dive into the fascinating process behind the creation of government programs. From the initial spark of an idea to the final rollout, every step involves careful planning, collaboration, and a lot of decision-making. Understanding this process helps us appreciate the complexity of public policies and the effort it takes to address society's needs. In this video, we'll walk through each stage using real-world examples and clear explanations. Let's start by exploring where the ideas for government programs actually come from and who gets involved right from the beginning. The journey of a government program often begins with identifying a public need. This could be anything from improving healthcare access to addressing unemployment or enhancing public safety. These needs are usually brought to light by citizens, advocacy groups, or even government agencies themselves. Through surveys, research, and public forums, concerns are collected and analyzed. This stage is crucial because it ensures that any new program is rooted in real issues faced by the community. By listening to the people, governments can prioritize which problems require immediate attention and resources. Once a need is identified, the next step is generating ideas for how to address it. This is where brainstorming sessions, expert consultations, and think tanks come into play. Policymakers, government officials, and sometimes even members of the public contribute suggestions. The goal is to come up with a range of possible solutions, each with its own pros and cons. These ideas are then discussed and refined, ensuring that only the most practical and effective options move forward. This collaborative approach helps ensure that the final program is both innovative and realistic. With a solid idea in hand, the next phase involves drafting a formal policy proposal. This document outlines the problem, the proposed solution, expected outcomes, and the resources needed. Policy drafters often include legal experts, economists, and subject matter specialists to ensure the proposal is thorough and feasible. The draft is reviewed multiple times with feedback from various stakeholders. This step is essential for turning a broad idea into a concrete plan that can be evaluated and debated by decision makers. Before a policy proposal can move forward, it undergoes an internal review process within the government. Different departments and agencies examine the proposal to assess its impact, costs, and alignment with existing laws and priorities. This review helps identify any potential issues or conflicts early on. Sometimes, proposals are sent back for revisions, ensuring that all aspects are carefully considered. This internal scrutiny is vital for maintaining accountability and ensuring that new programs are both effective and sustainable. After internal review, the proposal is often shared with key stakeholders outside the government. These can include industry leaders, advocacy groups, and community representatives. Their feedback is invaluable as it brings in diverse perspectives and helps identify unintended consequences. Stakeholder consultation can take the form of meetings, public hearings, or written submissions. Incorporating this feedback ensures that the program is more likely to succeed and gain public support. Based on the feedback from stakeholders, the policy proposal is revised. This might involve clarifying objectives, adjusting budgets, or adding new safeguards. The revision process can be iterative, with several rounds of changes before the proposal is finalized. Each revision aims to address concerns and improve the program's effectiveness. By the end of this stage, the proposal is much stronger and better suited to meet the needs it was designed to address. Once the proposal is finalized, it's introduced to the legislative body, such as a parliament or Congress. Here, the proposal becomes a bill and is formally presented for consideration. Lawmakers review the bill, debate its merits, and may suggest further amendments. This stage is highly public and often involves media coverage, as it's where the proposal enters the official lawmaking process. The introduction of a bill is a critical milestone, marking the transition from planning to potential law. After introduction, the bill is typically sent to a committee for detailed examination. Committees are smaller groups of lawmakers who specialize in certain areas, such as health, education, or finance. They analyze the bill's details, hold hearings, and may call in experts to testify. This stage allows for in-depth scrutiny and the opportunity to make technical adjustments. The committee's recommendations can significantly influence whether the bill moves forward or is set aside. While the bill is under committee review, public debate often intensifies. Media outlets report on the bill's progress, and advocacy groups may campaign for or against it. Public opinion can play a significant role at this stage, influencing lawmakers' decisions. Open debates, interviews, and editorials help inform citizens about the potential impact of the proposed program. This transparency is vital for democratic accountability and ensures that a wide range of voices are heard. As debates continue, lawmakers may propose amendments to the bill. These changes can address concerns, clarify language, or adjust funding. Negotiations between different political parties and interest groups are common, as everyone works to shape the bill into its final form. This process can be lengthy, but it's essential for building consensus and ensuring the program has broad support. The end result is often a compromise that balances various interests. Once all amendments have been considered, the bill is put to a vote. Lawmakers cast their votes, and the outcome determines whether the bill advances. In some systems, the bill must pass through multiple rounds of voting in different legislative chambers. A majority vote is usually required for the bill to proceed. This stage is often tense, as the fate of the proposed program hangs in the balance. If the bill passes the legislative vote, it moves to the executive branch for approval. This could be a president, prime minister, or governor, depending on the system. The executive reviews the bill and decides whether to sign it into law or veto it. In some cases, further negotiations may occur if the executive has concerns. Approval by the executive is the final step in turning a bill into an official government program. Once signed by the executive, the bill officially becomes law. This means the government is now authorized to implement the new program. The enactment is often marked by a public announcement or signing ceremony. This moment represents the culmination of months or even years of work by countless individuals. The focus now shifts from planning to putting the program into action. With the program now law, the next step is allocating the necessary budget. Government agencies work with finance departments to determine how much funding is needed and where it will come from. This process involves detailed financial planning and may require adjustments to existing budgets. Ensuring adequate funding is crucial for the program's success, as it affects everything from staffing to resources and outreach. Before launching the program, detailed implementation planning takes place. This includes setting timelines, assigning responsibilities, and developing procedures. Agencies create action plans that outline how the program will be rolled out, monitored, and evaluated. Effective planning helps prevent delays and ensures that everyone involved knows their role. This stage sets the foundation for a smooth and successful launch. A successful government program relies on well-trained staff. Training sessions are organized to ensure that everyone understands the program's goals, procedures, and expectations. This may involve workshops, online courses, or hands-on practice. Proper training not only boosts efficiency, but also helps staff handle challenges that may arise during implementation. Investing in people is a key part of any program's success. To ensure the public knows about the new program, awareness campaigns are launched. These campaigns use various media channels, such as TV, radio, social media, and community events to spread information. The goal is to inform citizens about the program's benefits, eligibility, and how to participate. Effective communication is essential for maximizing the program's reach and impact. With everything in place, the program is officially launched. This might involve a kickoff event, press release, or community gathering. The launch marks the beginning of service delivery to the public. Agencies monitor the initial rollout closely to address any issues quickly. A successful launch sets the tone for the program's future and builds public trust. After launch, the focus shifts to delivering services to the public. This involves processing applications, providing benefits, or offering support, depending on the program's nature. Agencies work to ensure that services are accessible, efficient, and responsive to citizens' needs. Feedback mechanisms are often put in place so that users can report problems or suggest improvements. Service delivery is where the program's impact is truly felt. To ensure the program is meeting its goals, ongoing monitoring and evaluation are essential. Agencies collect data on performance, outcomes, and user satisfaction. Regular reports are generated and reviewed by policymakers. This process helps identify what's working well and where improvements are needed. Monitoring and evaluation are key to maintaining accountability and ensuring the program delivers value to the public. Results from monitoring and evaluation are compiled into reports. These reports are shared with government leaders, stakeholders, and sometimes the public. Transparent reporting builds trust and demonstrates the program's effectiveness. It also provides valuable insights for future policy decisions. By openly sharing results, governments show their commitment to accountability and improvement. Based on the results and feedback, adjustments may be made to the program. This could involve changing eligibility criteria, increasing funding, or modifying procedures. Flexibility is important, as real-world conditions can change over time. By making timely adjustments, governments ensure that programs remain effective and relevant to citizens' needs. To maintain integrity, government programs are subject to audits and oversight. Independent bodies review financial records, procedures, and outcomes to ensure compliance with laws and regulations. Audits help detect any misuse of funds or inefficiencies. Oversight ensures that programs are managed responsibly and that public resources are protected. Effective programs encourage ongoing public feedback. Hotlines, online forums, and community meetings allow citizens to share their experiences and concerns. This feedback is invaluable for identifying issues early and making improvements. By keeping communication channels open, governments show that they value citizen input and are committed to serving the public effectively. If a program proves successful, it may be expanded to serve more people or cover additional areas. Expansion requires careful planning, additional funding, and sometimes new legislation. The lessons learned from the initial rollout help guide the expansion process. By scaling up effective programs, governments can maximize their positive impact on society. Not all programs last forever. Sometimes, a program may be terminated if it's no longer needed, effective, or affordable. Termination involves winding down operations, reallocating resources, and communicating with affected stakeholders. Properly closing a program ensures that resources are used efficiently and that the transition is as smooth as possible for everyone involved. Every government program provides valuable lessons. After a program ends or is adjusted, agencies review what worked and what didn't. These lessons are documented and shared to inform future policy development. Learning from experience helps governments avoid repeating mistakes and build on past successes, leading to better programs in the future. Technology plays a growing role in government programs. From online applications to data analysis and digital communication, technology makes programs more efficient and accessible. Governments invest in new tools and platforms to improve service delivery and transparency. Embracing technology helps programs keep pace with changing needs and expectations. Many government programs require collaboration between multiple agencies. Working together allows agencies to share resources, expertise, and information. This collaboration can lead to more comprehensive and effective solutions. Regular meetings, joint task forces, and shared databases are common ways agencies coordinate their efforts. The private sector often plays a role in government programs, especially in areas like infrastructure, healthcare, and technology. Governments may partner with businesses to deliver services, provide funding, or develop new solutions. These partnerships can bring innovation and efficiency, but they also require careful oversight to ensure public interests are protected. Some government programs involve cooperation with other countries. This is especially true for issues like climate change, public health, and security. International cooperation allows governments to share knowledge, resources, and best practices. Working together on global challenges leads to more effective and sustainable solutions. Modern government programs strive to address equity and inclusion. This means ensuring that all citizens, regardless of background, have access to benefits and opportunities. Special efforts are made to reach marginalized or underserved groups. By focusing on equity, governments work to create fairer and more just societies. Sometimes, government programs are created in response to emergencies, such as natural disasters or public health crises. These programs are developed quickly to address urgent needs. Flexibility, rapid decision-making, and clear communication are essential in these situations. Emergency programs often serve as models for future preparedness and response. Creating government programs often involves balancing competing interests. Different groups may have conflicting priorities or concerns. Policymakers must listen to all sides and find solutions that serve the common good. This balancing act is a hallmark of effective governance and helps build public trust in the process. Transparency and accountability are essential throughout the program creation process. Governments must provide clear information about decisions, spending, and outcomes. Open data, public reports, and independent reviews help build trust and ensure that programs serve the public interest. Accountability mechanisms also deter corruption and misuse of resources. Research and evidence play a critical role in shaping government programs. Policymakers rely on data, studies, and expert analysis to make informed decisions. Evidence-based policies are more likely to achieve their goals and deliver positive outcomes. Investing in research ensures that programs are grounded in reality, not just good intentions. Every government program operates within a legal and regulatory framework. Laws and regulations define what is possible, set boundaries, and protect citizens' rights. Legal experts ensure that programs comply with all relevant rules. This framework provides stability and predictability, making it easier to implement and manage programs effectively. Ethics are at the heart of government program creation. Policymakers must consider the moral implications of their decisions, ensuring that programs are fair, just, and respectful of human rights. Ethical guidelines help prevent discrimination and promote the public good. Upholding high ethical standards builds trust and legitimacy. Sustainability is a key consideration in modern government programs. Policymakers plan for the long term, ensuring that programs can adapt to changing circumstances and continue delivering benefits over time. This involves careful resource management, environmental considerations, and future-proofing policies. Sustainable programs create lasting value for society. Success is measured by how well a program achieves its goals. Governments use key performance indicators, benchmarks, and feedback to assess outcomes. Regular measurement helps identify strengths and areas for improvement. By focusing on results, governments can ensure that programs deliver real benefits to the public. The world is constantly changing, and government programs must adapt. New technologies, shifting demographics, and emerging challenges require flexibility. Policymakers regularly review and update programs to keep them relevant. Adaptability ensures that programs continue to meet society's evolving needs. Citizen engagement is vital throughout the program creation process. Public input helps shape policies, identify needs, and evaluate outcomes. Governments use town halls, surveys, and online platforms to involve citizens. Engaged citizens are more likely to support and benefit from government programs. When government programs succeed, it's important to celebrate and share those stories. Success stories inspire confidence and encourage continued support. They also highlight the positive impact that well-designed programs can have on individuals and communities. Sharing these stories helps build momentum for future initiatives. The creation of government programs is a complex, ongoing process that requires vision, collaboration, and adaptability. From identifying needs to celebrating successes, every stage is essential for delivering effective public services. By understanding how programs are created, we gain a deeper appreciation for the work that goes into shaping our society. As challenges evolve, so too will the ways in which governments respond, always striving to serve the public good.